Welcome to Web 2.0, a video marketing series about online marketing. I'm going to show you how to buy a .com and a .com.au domain. I've got about 10 to 15 domains that I've bought over time. Let's say you wake up in the morning and you feel like starting up a website, or you want to just buy a domain which you can use later on. The process is known as parking a domain, and so I'm going to show you how to use some popular services to do so. A popular domain registry service is GoDaddy, and they're relatively cheap as well. So let's search for a domain registration. So if I was interested in buying taxable.com, I'd look here, I'd press go. You'll soon see that it's not available, but there are some alternatives that are. It's not available because I own it. But let's look for an alternative. I know this one is available because I've previously searched for it. It's just taxmonkeys.com. You see that taxmonkeys.com is available at $10.69 a year. You can also see that there are some alternatives available, such as taxmonkeys.info or taxmonkeys.net. If you wanted an Australian domain, you can go to a popular Australian registry like Crazy Domains. I use these guys. So we can search again for taxmonkeys.com. Taxmonkeys. That's all you need, because they'll actually show up all the different variations. So you see here, taxmonkeys.com.au is available, as are the various options like taxmonkeys.net.au, taxmonkeys.org.au, etc. To get an Australian domain, you need to have an ABN. And to get an ABN, you can go to the Australian Business Register website and apply for an ABN. It's pretty easy to do. Make sure you meet the system requirements, read the terms and conditions, and then start applying. The process shouldn't take you long, perhaps 5 to 10 minutes. There are also some web hosting services which will throw in a domain in for free as well. I use SiteGround. You'll pay between $5.95 to $9.95 a month, but you get the domain for free. I also use Bluehost to host a lot of my WordPress blogs, and they'll also throw in the domain for free. You can see here $6.95 a month, domain included. So these are some various options that you can use to buy a domain. So these are the steps in purchasing a domain. As you can see, it's pretty easy to do. Some other things to consider when buying a domain: if you buy a .com.au domain, it will take several days to process because the register needs to check your ABN and to also ensure that the ABN, the URL is available. You may also want to consider choosing a name that's a little bit shorter, and also something that's a bit unique and memorable so people can remember it, and also something that's easy to pronounce as well. You may also want to consider buying other extensions of the domain, such as .net, .net.au, .info, .org, etc. The reason that people buy these is to protect their brand, and what they'll do is redirect these URLs to their main website. So these are the steps in buying a domain.